Alright, here's another Old Farts Tips on YouTube. Now, in my previous video, I showed you how to pop the tire back on the rim. If there's a, if you separate the tire from the rim, and it's very, the distance is too far just to put air in it, you've got to pop the tire back or set the rim. I forget the real name for that, but that was a previous video. Now this video shows you how to find the hole in the tire. So tire repair. Find the hole and then how to plug it, how to fix it. So that's what this video is about. So check out my videos, subscribe, go ahead and add comments, and there you go. Alright, so here's the tire. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. That's about right. Now, first we're gonna do is we're gonna find the hole. Now you've got to find a hole, you have to have air in the tire. And if the hole is really big, you're gonna have to, the hole is big, you're gonna have to put air in there so the air comes out to find the hole. Now what you need to do is get a spray bottle, mix some Dawn dishwashing soap or any dishwashing soap with water in a spray bottle. That gives you soap, that gives you bubbles. That's how you're going to find your hole. Alright? So now what you want to do is you've got to have air. You know, there's got to be air in the tire. There's no air in this tire right now. So I'm just going to put air, turn the air on. It's going to get loud. Alright, so now there's air going in the tire. You take your solution of stuff, Dawn and water, and you spray the tire and you look for the hole. When you find the hole, it'll bubble. Alright? So you just spray it now. Now, this hole, I did find the hole earlier because it was so big. And it's a huge hole. Normally the holes are smaller. But as you can see, there's the hole right there. I already found it. Did you see that bubble? It will bubble. Trust me, when the hole is smaller, it'll bubble. Now obviously it's a big hole. You just run your hand in the tire and you'll feel the air coming out of the hole. And duh, there's the hole. So normally this bubbles like crazy, but this hole is so big. I think this is a previous repair, and the plug that I put in there popped out. That's the problem. So there's your hole. Normally this would bubble. You can kind of see it bubbling a little bit, but it's not really bubbling. But anyway, I found this hole earlier, but I just kind of set it up like that. So there's my hole. I'm going to turn off the air off. Alright, turn off the air. You can hear the air coming off. Okay. There's the hole. So, now we're going to repair that hole. And what you need next is you need to buy yourself a tire repair kit. Alright. I bought this repair kit a long time ago. I can't remember what it cost. 10 bucks. Something like that. But you bring your tire to the gas station, and it's going to cost you, 15 to 30 bucks to repair a tire, where you can buy a kit like this for 10 bucks or right around there, and you can keep it, it'll fix literally, you can fix 20 to 50 tires with this kit, easy. And then you just need to buy the extra plugs and the cement. You don't need to buy the whole kit again. So this is an investment you want to keep. And here's a tip: keep it in the house during the winter. You want to keep this warm. Don't leave this in the garage, because the plugs and the cement and everything need to stay warm. So leave this in the house. There's another tip for you. So buy this kit. Now we're going to repair that hole. What you got to do, you got to get, first thing you want to do is ream out the hole. This is a hole reamer. What this does is this roughs up the hole and opens it up big enough so you can put the plug in. You have to use the reamer first. See the reamer? Alright, so watch how I do that. This is what you do first. Put the reamer in, turn it as you go. turn the reamer in, put it in the hole, pull it back out. Now, that hole could be small, have a little tiny nail. Obviously, if there's a nail or a screw in there, pull the nail or screw out. Use the pliers. Pull it out. Obviously, it's just a hole here. There's no nail or screw in there. So this is the reamer. You put the reamer in, rough it up a little bit, and you pull it out. Alright, so there. Now the hole is ready for the plug. What you want to do is you take this part out next. This is the how you put the actual plug in. Alright? It's just a rod here with a hole which you put the plug in. Now you want to grab a plug. Now the plugs are right here. These are nice plugs, that's all they are. So you grab a plug, right, open it up, grab a plug, that's the plug. That's going to plug your hole right there. Can you see that? Alright, now this is a little hard to do, and you actually should have a pliers for this, so I'm going to turn this off and go grab a pliers. Okay, I grabbed the pliers. Okay, now here's the tool, here's the plug. Take this, put the plug in the slot here. I'm not saying this is easy, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. Alright, jam it in there. You can see it's kind of sticking out a little bit. This is where the pliers comes in. Alright, grab a pliers, grab the little piece that's sticking through there. It's not too hard once you do it a few times. Just kind of work it out, don't force it too hard, just pull. Nice and easy till it goes right in the middle. Right in the middle, that's where you want, okay? Now this is the part that I kind of invented, and it's smart to do this. Dry that a little bit more. Try to dry that so the... Alright, so right in the middle. Now here's the part I kind of invented. To make it even better, get yourself some rubber cement. Now these kits, the kit already had one. I bought this as an extra one because I've had this. I've literally had this kit 10 years or more. And I can't tell you how many tires I fixed with it. A lot. Anyway, but you'll run out of these things, and you'll run out of rubber cement, so get some extra, if you need it. Anyway, here's the tip. Rubber cement, very important. I found my repairs last much longer, if not indefinitely, if I use rubber cement. So you put some in the hole. Whoa. Alright, that came out. That rubber cement is really liquidy. This is new stuff I bought. It's kind of cheap. It's not the best quality. Buy the best quality you can. This is not the best quality. But it's what I got, so I'm going to use it. So put rubber cement in the hole. And also put it on this plug. Now, this will do two things. It will help the plug hold into the hole, and it'll also lubricate it so it goes in the hole easier. It does two things, and this is really watery. I don't like this rubber cement, but that's all I got. So I'm going to use it. Alright, so I lubricated it. Now I'm going to put it in. Now, at this point, what you do is you put it in all the way through, okay? You just kind of work it. You put it all the way in, kind of go back and forth, back and forth. Don't push too hard, but you got to push hard enough until it goes all the way in. It's got to be all the way in. Very important, okay? Then you pull it out. Now you got to pull it out slowly and steady. Don't just yank it out, because you don't want to yank it all the way out. So just pull it slowly. Kind of turn it there. Now you don't want to pull it any further. Now, this rubber cement was really liquidy, so it made the job easy. But you don't want to pull it. You only want to pull it out just about that much. So a lot of this is still on the other side of the tire. I might even pull it out a little bit too far, but it's okay. Obviously, you want the other two pieces of this on the other side of the tire for the repair. All right. So So that's how far you go, just like that. Now what you want to do is at this point you take a knife or a snipper and you just cut it off. So you just cut it off. Careful with the knife, obviously. Cut it right off. See? Now that's sticking out. Now at this point you can cut this off or you can just leave it. I've done it both ways. I've just left it, and I've also cut it off. I don't like to cut it all the way off, but what I'm going to do in this one is I'm going to cut it just about right here, just so it sticks out just a little bit. There, see, it's just kind of sticking out a little bit. I don't like cutting them all the way to the tire. Maybe you should do that. I just never do. That's what I do. All right. Now, just to kind of seal this a little bit better, kind of sticky and gooey. I wish I wore my gloves, but I didn't. I'm going to put a little bit more rubber cement on here, just because I can. Just some rubber cement to kind of fill it in a little bit. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to do it with this because it was kind of a big hole. So I kind of soak it with rubber cement. And there you go. Your repair is really done. At this point, you can actually put air in there, but I like to let it sit for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes upright like this, just to let it dry. And so at this point, I'm just going to let it dry. And then I'm going to put air in it and see if it holds. Now, how to check and see if air is holding? Once you put air in it, you spray it again with your solution and you see if any air is leaking out. If the air leaks out, then your hole isn't fixed. At that point, I'd probably get new tires or have it professionally done. They can put a patch on the other side. They've got waste. They can pop the tire off the rim, put a patch on the other side, and really do it professionally. But trust me, I've done this many, many times. It works fine, and it's held for years. So, in fact, this tire, I think that was an old repair, but you know what? It's held for probably at least 2 or 3 years. So, for whatever reason, it came out. But